Amen at Cornerstone. Thanks again for clipping on the video and watching. Just want to thank you guys for being a part of the finishing up the Heart of Man series. We talked about the rescue and what that means, that we actually get invited back into the Father's family. We get a seat at the table. He welcomes us. He's going to help us. That's a great event. And thanks for picking up the book, if you haven't already, about night driving. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about chapter 5. Interesting chapter. I think earlier in my life, I would not have appreciated the chapter, and I certainly would not want to have written the chapter, because it's a chapter that's really honest about the struggles of life. And I wouldn't want to deal with that. I want to go, I'm fine, I can do it myself, I can make it through, I'm strong, da-da-da-da-da. Which is not true, is it? And the story of the author, Chad Bird, about his life, how it falls apart and falls apart and falls apart again. He gets back on his feet and other things happen. And it takes him a long time to figure out what God is really doing with us in life. And he comes to a conclusion which is very biblical, really blunt, very helpful, if we can take it in and apply it to our own lives. And it's simply this: we're not David, and we're not going to win all of our Goliath fights. Things happen. They go well for a while. We think we're trusting the Lord, and then things can fall apart. Little ways, big ways, sometimes really big ways. And in my own life experience, the bigger the disappointment, the harder the disillusionment, and actually sometimes for me, the more anger I got at God for what happened to me, that's actually when real progress gets made. Because for me, and I bet it's true for you, the biggest idol that we have in our life is ourselves. We think we can do it. We think we can manage. We think we can struggle through, or we're too embarrassed to admit we need anybody's help. And it gets us in trouble. In fact, at this age 60, the other thing I've been realizing is, as you go through life, some of the things that you've just put all your weight of your life on, you go, this is never going to go. I'm going to anchor my life on this person. Like married for 40 years, right? Great experience. Enjoy my wife. She enjoys me. Marriage is a very important part of who I am as a person. Someday it's going to end. I may die first. Terry may die first. Marriage isn't going to stand the test of time. It's not. I can't worship my wife. I worship Jesus. He puts everything in proper perspective. I can't worship my kids. They're grown and gone. They're building their own life. And I'm a part of it, but I'm not a major part of it anymore. They're building their own life. Or even work at age 50, was it 50, 55, I found myself out of a job. First time in my life. Didn't know what was going to happen. To have work that you love and gives you status and symbol and respect, when you lose it, it's a worthless idol. He's very honest in the chapter, and it helps you and I be honest about where we're at. And the life of following Jesus is like a big, long journey, and there's ups and there's downs. He gets us through all of them, and at the end of the journey, we finally get it figured out. It's not all about us. It's all about Him and what He's done for us. So I encourage you to just read it slowly, relax. He's brutally honest about what He's been through, and we need to be too, so we can actually help each other and support each other and actually push aside all the stuff that we worship instead of God and get to the bottom of things. So enjoy the chapter. It's going to be good. And Luke will be on next week and help you to work with chapter 6. So enjoy the read, ponder, and pray your way through it. If you need to stop and think about it or even get mad at God, that's fine. Just be honest and see where the Holy Spirit leads you. Catch you later.